This is AZ500 lab number 4 securing Azure SQL database. Let's download the lab files to desktop and log in into Azure portal. So file is downloaded and we are logged into the Azure portal. So first is prepare Cloud Shell for later use. Okay, let's prepare PowerShell. So the lab scenario is you have been asked to review security feature for Azure SQL database. Specifically, you are interested in protection against attacks such as SQL injection and data exfiltration, ability to discover and classify databases information into categories such as confidential, and ability to audit database server and database queries and log events. So first we are going to do exercise 1 and then exercise 2 with these following tasks. So first task is deploy an Azure SQL database. Let's go to deploy a custom template. Build your own custom template, load file, desktop, all files, labs, lab number 11, and Azure deployed JSON, save. Next resource group is going to be AZ500 lab 11. Region is East US, review and create. We have to wait for the deployment to be completed. So deployment is done. Now task 2 is to configure advanced data protection. Let's go to resource groups. Let's go to SQL Server. In security section, click Microsoft Defender for Cloud. So we have enabled Microsoft Defender for SQL. Next, next we are going to configure Microsoft Defender. On server settings, review the information about pricing and trial period, vulnerability assessment settings, and advanced threat protection settings. Back to Microsoft Defender for Cloud Blade and security alerts. Recommendations and security alerts. Okay, next task 3 is configure data classification. Let's go to SQL databases. Inside SQL Server, we need to go to setting to SQL database. In the security section, click data discovery and classification. Click classification. The classification engine scans your database for column containing potentially sensitive data and provide a list of recommend column classification. So we have found 15 columns with classification recommendation. Review the listed column and recommend security sensitivity labels. So sensitivity labels are confidential, general data protection rule. Other all are confidentials. All schema is related to sales LT. Select all and then click accept selected recommendations. Now click save. Back to data discovery classification. Note that it has been updated to account for the latest classification information. Task 4 is to configure auditing. In this task, you will first configure server level auditing and then configure database level auditing. We are inside auditing section. Next is to enable Azure SQL auditing. Select storage and entry box for subscription. So storage account we are going to create new. So unique name going to be AZ500 Lab 4 is taken. 11. Okay. So under advanced properties, set retention period to 5 days and save. Inside setting, click SQL database. Inside security section, click auditing. This is a database level auditing. Server level auditing is already enabled. On your SQL database overview page in the Azure portal, select Query Editor Preview. query editor. Try to sign in, you might fail on password. Firewall rule for your IP address, everything gets audited. Try successful login as well, run query and you might find more detail in the audit logs. Okay, cannot open. So the main purpose is auditing, but I don't remember the password. I think I haven't created the password, but let's go to the database. And inside auditing, so in the last these steps, I am unable to follow exactly what we are doing. So on the server played in settings section, select SQL database and then AZ500 lab DB, and inside security select auditing. This is database level auditing. Server level auditing is already enabled. Audits can be written to an Azure storage account, to a log analytic workspace, or to an event hub. You can configure any combination of these options. If storage-based auditing is enabled on the server, it will always apply to database regardless of the database setting. Okay. Now on the SQL database overview page in the Azure portal, select query editing. is here. Try to sign in. You might fail on password. Firewall rules for your IP address. Everything gets audited. Try successful login, and you might find more detail in the audit log. Switch back to database. Click view audit logs. I am unable to click view audit logs. It says inside AZ500 lab database. Inside auditing. Click view audit logs. Okay. Yeah, this is the failed attempt we did on the server. Okay, now I got it. So let's clean up the resources. This lab is completed. Thank you.